Hi guys, welcome back. This is going to be the results for the Flames of War tournament. This is season 3. I'm just going to bring up a bigger picture here so I can see what's happening. So, for this season, the scoring's pretty much been the same overall. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. And the bonus points given out were fully painted, objective markers, and a piece of themed scenery. Unfortunately, no one this time managed all the bonus points. There was no tie tally bonuses, and the end result for the tournament was Dave with his British Churchill company. Lucky enough, it was all painted and got markers and everything else there, so he did pretty well for that one. The Canadians came in second. Little Dave, he only had 2 games, but because his army is still fully painted and stuff, he managed to creep up there. There's my Romanians. That is not on 13. That should be 7 there. I didn't do too well because again I'd never got around to painting these guys, so I had to leave it at that. Then we got some Germans, Max Americans, and finally repeated with Germans. Our 8th player stepped out at the end. We didn't take part in any, so it was just the games that everyone played. So looking at the league, I'm still at the top at the moment, only just though. But everyone's very quickly catching up now with some wins under their belts. So it should be interesting to see how the rest of the season goes. We're halfway through now. And with that, we move into our next season. Again, I've just got to bring up a bigger picture so I can see what I'm doing. This time we're doing Hordes of Things. This is a DBA kind of fantasy set of rules. Quick game. Only played on a 2x2 board with approximately 12 bases, sometimes less, sometimes a few more. So the rules for this one's just army lists. All armies are based on 50mm basing. There's multiple options for small scale or 28mm, but we all use 50mm basing, and you can use 6, 10 or 15mm miniatures. People have got different collections, so I'm basically allowing anyone to use whatever they want, as long as it's on the 50mm basing, which at our club everyone uses anyway. My army will be 10mm. That's my preferred look for this. I've doubled the amount of figures on, and makes for a good looking game then. You also require a stronghold. If you're a defending player, you get a stronghold for free. It's if you lose it, you lose the game. So it's a basic component of it, so it's a must-have anyway. And once you start the league game, you can't change your army list, which is the same for most tournaments anyhow. Onto the scoring. It's all as seen before. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. And the bonus points will be 3 points for fully painted and a stronghold, just to make sure everyone gets their bits in. You get 2 points for pieces of themed scenery. And this board, if you're the defender, you set up your own scenery, so it's nice to have themed scenery to your own army to set up instead of borrowing somebody else's. And I've given additional 2 points for anyone who does their own 2x2 theme board. Obviously, it doesn't have to be hugely themed. If you're like some of the Chinese, you just want a green area, it's fair enough. But as long as you do your own board, that is a bonus 2 points for you. And obviously, you have to get all the bonus points to get the tie bonus. And at the end of the game, as with the scenarios I've done so far, just in case it ties, but I don't think we've only had like 1 tie so far. Most of these forces that survive, you get bonus points for. Just in case, because I like people who win games but don't lose a lot of their own, because to me that means a good general. And the games that are going to be played, basically you play each player, or challenge each player once, but you play them twice, once the attacker, once the defender, thereby giving no over-the-top advantages for just defending in some games. Because with the scenarios, with the troops types, if you do a particular army that's good at fighting difficult ground and only lay down difficult ground, it then becomes a problem for other players, especially if you don't have to attack. So you have to play as the defender and as the attacker against each opponent. It's a normal game from the hot rulebook. You can play as many games as you like, as long as you only challenge a person once. So that's all fair enough. And hopefully we'll start seeing some of my battle reports coming out probably the week after next, I think. I have a couple of guys still want to practice. I know we're into January already, but we've got some new players coming in, so hopefully they'll be in for it as well. Alright guys, so thanks again for watching guys. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, Wallace.